The Russians really live life on the edge. They're fast, they live life fast, they love life in the fast lane, and they drive that way, and it's just a happy-go-lucky, in many ways a happy-go-lucky society. And I guess after what they've gone through all these years, here today, gone tomorrow, and they've learned to live like that, so they make the most of what they've got. It's just the way they live, which can be fun but can exhaust you as well.
They've been shaped by what they've gone through, or were they always like that? Have they always had those elements of happy-go-lucky and living fast and enjoying each day?
Well, of course, I've only been here since '94. My wife is Russian, but if you talk to people, some of the older generation, I guess they've always been like that. But even before Soviet times, it's that kind of a country. But it's just the nature of the people. It's what makes it very exciting for us as foreigners, as they affectionately call us. But that's what makes it exciting. There's a burnout factor as well. I mean, you burn out after a while. I've got to tell you, you've got to take a break.
Yeah, a lot of expats find that today.
Yeah, I mean, the average expats that come here would do a 2 or 3 year stint, and they'll tend to move on to somewhere that's a bit slower for a while. And those of us that stay, of course, you learn to pace yourself in the system. That's the Yusupov Palace, which is where Rasputin was murdered in the basement, and they threw his body into this canal here, and it ran down the river. You know, the famous Rasputin.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was owned by the Count Yusupov family, and Felix is the famous member of the Yusupov dynasty, and they lured him down to the basement and tried to poison him, and they stabbed him, etc., etc., and he refused to die.
That's right, he just...
And they threw him into the river basically half dead.
Yeah.
But not dead. And they found his body down yonder. And that's because at that time he was the guru to the Tsarina, Alexander II's wife.
I was born near St Petersburg, which was Leningrad at that time, in a place called Viritsa. This is 60 kilometers from St Petersburg, and I grew up there and moved to St Petersburg when I entered the university.
You worked with Garry and got to know him obviously at Coke, and then afterwards, I'll let you
He was my manager.
He was your manager?
He still is.
Yeah, oh, is that right?
Well, to the point.
Don't women run Russia?
Well, that's his opinion.
Well, is that true?
Well, I think so, probably.